Oh, good morning, and that could have been a tricky start to the session. Yeah, well, welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to Linear Fisheries. It is a new lake on the venue I'm at today. It's Hunt's Corner on Peg 4. So yeah, never fished this lake before, always wanted to. I did look during the week for availability, but it's completely full on the Catch website and Manor. So I was debating where to go, and it's like late evening last night, and I was where to go. I nearly went to Welford Pools. I was just about to book up, and I had an email from the Catch report saying there's been the lake had been cancelled, the booking, so the whole lake was available. So I jumped on there really quick, and yeah, there was space. So I picked swim 4, which is like pretty much smack bang in the middle of the lake, and yeah, give this a go. So like I said, I've got 24 hours ahead of me. Lovely sunny morning. Yeah, all the kit is on a barrow. I'm not set up on nothing, so I'm going to sort of make camp a bit. I'm going to get the margle rod out and find myself some spots. Okay then guys, well I found a little spot, just been having a bit of a lead around, and nice solid donk over towards a tree. It's like, slightly smooth and just comes onto a bit of gravel there. Feel it tapping away, and it's quite a wide bit of gap gravel. And then eventually it locks up in a bit lumpy stuff. So yeah, as you can see, there's a lovely bit of gravel there. It gives a little bit smooth. I think we're just back into a bit of silt there, but this feels it. Yeah. So I'm not fishing right in the middle of the gravel bar. I'm fishing on the far side of it, where that little bit of silt just creeps into the gravel. And give that a go. There you go, lovely clean lead. I've not wrapped around the sticks yet, so I'm just about to do that. I'm not sure if you can see just in the near margin there, well, 4 or 5 rod lengths out, there's a brand new marker float, and that was because silly me, give it a cast this morning, well, first thing today, just to get over to the other side, and I'd left it in the clip at a short range from a previous session, and it cracked off. It is slowly making its way back to the bank, but it'll probably reach the next peg by the time I get that, and that'll be a new owner. But anyway, well, I'm going to wrap these sticks up and see about getting my rod set up. Well guys, it all started off a bit bad with that crack off with the marker float, but things are looking up. My old mate Chris has popped down with a breakfast roll, well, cheeseburger. So yeah, Chris has fished this swim a couple of times, so I'll be picking his brains in a minute, and then if it all goes wrong, I can blame him. It's simple, isn't it? Cheers, Chris.
No problem.
Okay then guys, well, I found a spot, and it's 11 3/4 rod lengths out. So it's just on the far end of a bit of a gravel area, just as it meets the silt. So I just quickly deployed 2 of my rods on solid bags, and I've got my 3rd rod, which I'm just going to do on a conventional lead clip system. So I've got the rigmarole leader, lead clip system, and a lead, both from Carp mad tackle. And then some soft coated braid down to a little size 4 hook on a D-rig with a little sticky bait sail, white wafter on this one. So yeah, I'm just going to put this one out there as well to start with. I might have a little lead round in the nearer margins around to my right, so I've got quite a bit of water around to my right here, and maybe later on have my right hand rod over to my right somewhere, and just keep the two rods on the baited spot, which I haven't yet baited, which I will do shortly. So right, let's get it out. Yeah, nice little drop there. Okay then, so that is all three rods fishing. I'm just going to knock up a bit of spod bait and we'll get that out. Okay, so for my spod mix, something a little bit different, which I've seen on social media seems to be sort of coming back a little bit, and that is the old faithful luncheon meat. So I got 2 tubs of that last night, chopped it up, and I've sprinkled a bit of garlic granules over it, and it absolutely stinks. And then with that, it's just going to be the good old fashioned yellow stuff. A couple of tins of that in. And that is it. I've got a spoon somewhere. Yeah. So there we go. It is as simple as that for this session. I'm going to whack some of that out now and sit back and have a coffee. Okay then, well that is my spodding done for now. So yeah, I put about 8-10 spods out I suppose, and yeah, happy where they went over the 3 rods. So I got it's like 2 trees, so I'm going to the left of one tree, tip of one tree, and then just to the right of the next tree. So they're probably a rod length apart each rod I suppose, and yeah, we're gonna go from there. I've got a bit of a tidying up to do. It's still a bit of a mess here, but I just wanted to get the rods out fishing. So yeah, I'm going to tidy up and get that kettle on and have a well earned cup of coffee to wash down that very nice burger my mate Chris brought for me. He's just shot off now. He's going home to have a bacon sandwich just after his burger. So yeah, that was very nice of you, Chris, thank you very much. And yeah, if you want to bring me some tea down later, well, By the time I said this, it's going to be too late, so scrap that. Right, let's get this kettle on. Okay then guys, well it's about 1:30 now, so the rod's been out sort of 10, 11, 12, 3.5 hours or so. My left rod has had a few liners, the middle rod's had a couple of liners, and yeah, so I'm just going to refresh some solid bags. Not seen any fish yet, not heard anything, so yeah, just going to refresh them and see what happens. Come back nice and clean as expected, being that was a really nice go away wasp gravelly area. And again, number 2, nice and clean. So I'm going to rewrap these 2, send them back on the baited spot, and then my right hand rod, which is on a lead clip system, I'm just going to put a little mesh bag on there, and I might just tuck that down my margin, a couple of rod lengths out maybe, and just have that one room in a little bit, just to sort of up the chances a little bit. Right, let's get them wrapped up. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the all important 3/4, which is right there. Well, I shan't bore you with wrapping up the other one as well, so I'm just gonna get them both wrapped up, untangle the tip of the rod like so. Ew. Get them in PVA bags, and I'll get back to you to show you the rig I'm using. I think I've shown you the lead clip, just basic 3-inch, that's about 3.5 inch if keep still. Yeah, so a little 12mm wafter, size 4 hook, and yeah, it's inline lead. I've attached the rigmarole rig tubing as well. Okay, a slight update, guys. It's no, I haven't caught. I wish. I just retired my 2 solid bags. I literally just finished my first one, and I was just getting my bivvy to send it out, and a fish has just lumped right out to my left, 5-6 rod lengths out away from me. So I literally just chucked one. I got these trees above me, but I don't know if you can see. It was literally just sort of just here-ish. So yeah, I've just chucked one out there for a minute, see what happens. But what I do need to do, actually, I was in such a rush to get it out there, I haven't unclipped it. It's still clipped to my 11 wrap, so if I do get a run, it could end up banging on the clip. So I'm just going to walk that line out gently, see if I can get that clip undone. Oh, that's another angler. I thought another one had boshed out. Right, let's sort this line clip out. Okay then, well, them other two rods are out. I thought I'd get them out a bit quick as there was a fish showing. So yeah, I'm just going to redo my right hand rod, which is on the lead clip system, and I'm just going to change things about a bit. So I'm going to do a little snowman rig. So I'm just using one of the Linear's own Toffee Crunch 15mm boilies, and then I'm just going to nip a slight bit off the top, just flatten it off. Use my little bait drill just to make a little concave hole, not a lot. And then I'm going to use a little 8mm pop-up and just let that sit in there, just like that. Like so. Just rub my rig. Baiting floss. Put that through the swivel. Fingers and thumbs. There we go. Ooh, you pulled all through then. Trim that end off and blob it down. And there we go. Just a little snowman rig. And to give that a go. I'm not going to measure any distance. I'm just going to literally just pub chuck it out. But it's slightly shorter and slightly over to my right a bit. Right, let's get her out. Yeah, nice little donk there, so I'm happy with that. Not quite halfway out, I should imagine. And give that a go. Chicken tikka masala by the bank. Life doesn't get any better. I wish the fish was as hungry as I was though. We're a mess. There have been some fish showing. Unfortunately, well, it's between me and the angler next door to my left. Same sort of distance I'm fishing, so it must be along that bar. But with the trees, I think I'd have to wade out a bit, and my waders are in the car. I'm hoping they might move along the bar at some stage and land on my bait. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm just happy to be here. Bit of sunshine, chicken curry, a chance of a good fish, and just taking the surroundings. Perfect. Right, I'm going to finish this, and then I'm going to give another hour with my left hand rod where I chucked that showing fish. I'm going to put that back out on that baited spot, and hopefully that fish what is showing in that area might take an interest. There is some bubbling going right out in front of me actually, but it's probably 2 or 3 rod lengths this side of where I am. I might even reel in and chuck a bag on there in a minute, leave that for a few hours and then redo the rods just before night time. I think that's what I'm going to do. Right, let's eat this, it's getting cold. Okay then guys, it's been a few hours since I've last redone my rods now. The sun is just starting to dip behind the trees, but it's still quite strong. I just sat there just looking at the bivvy, and all I can say was a right unit, just boshed out. Same distance I'm fishing, but over to my right a bit. Same sort of distance as the one to the left was. So what I'm going to do, my left rod and my right rod, which I've moved a little bit, I'm now going to redo them and get them back out onto that the edge of that bar or that gravel area, which is the distance where I've been seeing these couple of fish bosh out. So I'm going to do them now, and I might even just leave them for the night now. Okay, so just redid the snowman on that one, and I also added a little mesh bag of pellets as well. So I've got that at the 11 3/4 range, which is about the range I've seen that fish bosh out, but slightly to the right. So excuse me, I'm going to put these all at that range again, over that bait spot, and just hopefully something happens in the evening or the night. It's a little bit short, but should better take out the clip. A little bit short, but it's still on that bar. Probably only about 6 foot off. Right, tie a couple more solid bags up, refresh them 2 rods back on that spot, and that is it for the evening, I think. To sit back and chill. Okay, another solid bag tied. So this is my left hand rod, which I brought in a bit, so I don't know if I'm in frame. Yeah, so this is my left hand rod. I brought in a little bit shorter earlier when I threw it over that big plume of bubbles I was seeing. So yeah, this is the last one, just done the other two. The light is going quite quickly now, so this is left hand one, same spot, 11 3/4 wraps, and yeah, I'm just going to settle in for the evening then. I'm going to have to do that again. It was short, but a little bit too short, really. Right, I'm going to retie all that and get that sorted, but I shan't bore you with that. So yeah, I'm just going to retie this, get it back out where it should be, and then just settle down for the evening. Now I probably won't get the camera back out now, unless we get any activity in the night or in the morning. So yeah, right, wish me luck. The word gutted just is an understatement. My left hand rod, I've had a couple of beeps on it, and then just now I just had a one toner lift into it, and it did feel a big fish. It's just heavy. Just play it nice and gentle. I was probably 3 or 4 rod lengths from the bank. I don't know if you can see that. The hook link snapped. That is one of the quarter ones, or the pre-tied ones. So I can't even beat myself up about it. I can, but yeah, it's literally just, I don't know how that's happened. It's a new one as well. Gutted. That could be my only chance. It did feel a good fish, I won't lie, it did feel good. I spoilt my evening, big time. Still. Let's try another one. Out we go again. But yeah, the quarter hook length, she just snapped just below the hoop. Anyway, I ain't going to dwell on it too much. Right, let's get another one tied. Just get it back out though, I suppose. Okay then guys, it's just come midnight and my middle rod has just melted right off, and we actually managed to land this one. Didn't feel as big as the last one, but it's still a fair old unit, actually covered in weed. Beautiful fish though. There we go. How about that? £21 on the nose. Lovely job. Really made up with this one. So it made me feel a little bit better after that loss of that one yesterday. Show you the other side. There we go. Ooh, bit of weed on it. There we go. £21. Like I said, wiped out my middle rod. That was a bird's nest. So got to sort that out in a bit, but I don't care. Made up, the blank's out of the way, and I feel better for losing that last one. So there we go. £21. Right, let's get her back. Wow, that left hand rod again, I put back out. I didn't check what time it is, but whew, I've got a right unit here. £26, 26.14 I think it was, and it is. I thought it looked bigger, to be honest, but there we go. Look the size of that thing. Not behaving itself on the bank. God. £26, 14 ounces. Whew. What a lump. Wow. And that did feel a bigger fish. What a unit. Absolutely made up with that. I'll just take that torch off in case it's having a... Let's have a quick look at the other side as well. And then we get her back. Oh. There we go. Absolute unit. 26.14. Whew. Absolutely made up now. Right, let's get it back. Good morning. And yeah, it's a bit of a chilly one this morning. Don't know if you can see that nice mist rolling off the lake there. But yeah, well, what started off being a bit of a disaster with that lost fish last night, or yesterday evening, resulted in, like you see, the two 20-pounders, which sort of cushioned the blow a little bit. So yeah, made up with that, especially on a new a lake for me, and to catch first time, so that's a bonus. I only got 2 rods fishing. I brought one in last night after it all got tangled up. After that, the first one, that 21-pounder. So yeah, I'm going to start packing up in a little bit. Well, the essentials. It's 7:30. I've got to be off by 9. So, and there is somebody booked on, so I do need to be gone on time. Yeah, there's not what else to say apart from gutted about that loss last night, that fish. That did feel a decent fish, and yeah, that's going to steer me for a few days, I think. But anyway, I'm not going to dwell on it. To go on what I've caught last night, which I'm well chuffed with, and yeah, I appreciate the support. Thanks for watching the videos, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Tight lines.